Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like
with a game for Cincinnati.
paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rodgers going to come out throwing. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. Now, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Rodgers. Going up top. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
At the 60, at the 60.
Here's Browning. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Across midfield. And down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 51 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. One of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 26.
Here's Rodgers. Over the middle, and it's caught by Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And I'll tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relation.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengals pressure. Shamar Stewart in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. On play action, Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. In motion, the tight end. On play action, now Rodgers. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now it's Rodgers. Now he'll tap this and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And again, it's Rodgers. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
A 44-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? Now the game's being played, figure it out both ways, and try and find a way to win.
Ritter slides down, and he has enough for the first. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, red. Yep, black, 95. Set.
Now Ritter back to throw.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate that feels pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
Y'all got to call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know power.
Down. Ready?
Ritter to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. To throw is Rodgers. Got his man. It's Warren. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? So who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Running left, it's Warren. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he's here. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield. But they never did.
Watch out now. 50, set, ready. Red, drill, green. Set.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Not many birds just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. A handoff for Warren. Pushing his way through. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here comes third and the length of the football. Now Browning. That is caught. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, Browning. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. And they'll go with the ground attack here. Looking for a seam, but finding none. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's now third and less than a yard.
And they'll go on the ground. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
70 Mustang 19. 79 Bronco. Street.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go to Johnson again. Given 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
26, 258. Jump out.
Throwing is Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Oh, now a running play here with Smith. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it, They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18 rather. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. Okay. Trap 60. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Browning. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And all the way in from Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 64 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but that.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point now by Boswell. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Browning. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Here's Austin. 51 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
37-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. They toss it to Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Now he's going to step up and run. That went down the field for Freiermuth. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Throwing again on second down. Browning. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. Browning. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 29, Browning. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
From the gun on third down, Browning. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 67 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Now a 2nd and 2. Throw out wide to Woods, complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Steelers first down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Steelers.
26.
Well, now they'll try the end around. 20. And all the way before they drop him. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
319!
Well, it's a jet sweep. The football to Woods. Oh, this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 15-yard line.
319!
They toss it out right to Johnson. Pushes him aside at the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Again, it's Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from going up by 30. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Browning. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Brings up 3rd down.
And this play still live. He felt the spike go through. But it's not going to work. They'll go down, and they got him. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. On the return, Austin. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order
Queen left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls more clever, yeah. If a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. I'm not the good dog. 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 She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is, but she not at home with ya? Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with Baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship, I don't care if you don't. But I think you're better than me, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever, yeah. If a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. I'm not the good dog. I'm not the good dog. I'm not the good dog. I'm not the good dog.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. And tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, super ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I. Feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa, and all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they gonna click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Texas got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Now
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love.
DC, ready? Ready?
Jackson's pass, intended for Mike Evans, incomplete. Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Report! For real. Sit up!
Jackson's pass, intended for Mike Evans, incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.